In 2019, a man appeared on a Chinese dating show. He was introduced to a group of women, and the audience cheered as he stepped onto the stage. Although the guy was a millionaire, he pretended to be poor. "Hi, my name is Zhang Wei. I work at a small bicycle repair shop. I don't earn much, but I'm happy with life, and I am hopeful that I'll get a date tonight."
So, how much money do you earn? And do you own a house and a car?
No, I don't have a house or a car, but I'm trying my best and staying positive about finding a better job.
How can you make me happy if you don't even have your own place and are still working at a small bike shop? That's kind of pathetic, to be honest.
I told you that I'm working on it.
You didn't mention how much you earn.
Right now, I make 3,000 yuan a month, but with a second job, I could earn around 6,000 yuan. Despite being rejected by all the female contestants on the show, he had one last moment before leaving. As the host bid him farewell, he said he wanted to say something. "I don't actually work at a small bicycle repair shop. In reality, I'm a millionaire. I own multiple properties, more than 100 cars, and my net worth is over 80 million. Suddenly, all the female contestants became interested in him and asked to learn more about him. But he refused, saying, "I'm not interested in any of you. I want a woman who loves me for who I am, not for my money or status." This reveals how deeply society values wealth and status over poverty. The man conducted a brilliant experiment that exposed the harsh realities of the dating scene in China, where men are often treated as nothing more than walking ATMs. If a man doesn't earn much, society looks down on him, especially the women. Despite the growing number of single women in China, many men no longer bother approaching them due to their excessively high standards and unrealistic expectations.
I watched the show, and that man came across as a poser. First of all, I don't believe he was a millionaire, but even if he was, what he did on the show was a bad move. Women are innocent in this situation. How could they have known he was a millionaire? Regardless, I wish all the women on that show nothing but the best. How much should your future husband make? My husband must earn at least $20,000 a month. This is non-negotiable. Anything less is simply unacceptable. How can I maintain my luxurious lifestyle with less? I need designer bags, fine dining, and first-class travel. A man who cannot provide this is not worthy of me. I stand here in the matchmaking park, surrounded by so many women like me. We are all waiting, but the men, they don't come. Or if they do, there are too few. A sea of women, all single, all called leftover by society, as if we are things forgotten on a shelf. I wonder why it's like this. Are the men afraid? Too busy? Or do they just not care? Maybe they have too many choices. But nothing is wrong with us. We are here because we hoped for more, real love, not just any marriage. Yet the world makes us feel like failures for wanting that. I just want to share my thoughts. I'm a single woman, and I feel so tired of men who play video games all day. Every time I meet someone, it's the same story. They say they like me, but then they spend hours and hours gaming. They ignore messages, cancel plans, and even forget to eat because of their games. I don't understand. Is a game more important than a real person? I want someone who talks to me, who spends time with me, who cares about building a future. But instead, I find men who act like boys, glued to their screens, shouting at their teammates online. I work hard, I take care of myself, and I'm ready for a real relationship. But how can I trust a man who chooses pixels over people? Maybe one day I'll meet someone who values real life more than a virtual world.
She has a point, but it's not that simple. Men play games to relax, escape stress, or just have fun. After a long day of work or pressure, gaming feels like a small break from reality. But it's somewhat understandable because some guys take it too far, ignoring real-life responsibilities and relationships. Although, it's not fair to say all gamers are immature. I want to share why many men like me spend so much time playing video games and avoid dating. Life in China is hard. Work pressure is high, and expectations are even higher. Many women want a man with a good job, a house, a car, and lots of money. But for ordinary men like me, these things are not easy to get. Even if I work hard, I might never reach those standards. It feels hopeless. Video games are different. In games, I can be strong, successful, and respected. I can escape real life and forget about stress. Games give me goals I can actually achieve. They don't judge me for not having enough money or status. Dating is too stressful. Many women expect too much, and I don't want to compete just to be accepted.
Men these days are lazy. No ambition. No money. No future. I work hard. I look perfect. My skin is smooth. My body is toned. My salary is high. I deserve the best. But what do men offer? Nothing. They play games. They waste time. They earn little. They drive cheap cars. They live in small apartments. This is not acceptable. A real man must work hard. He must earn more. He must buy a big house. He must drive a luxury car. He must spoil me. He must be strong. He must be successful. If not, he is useless. I will not lower my standards. I will not date a poor man. I will not accept excuses. Men must improve. Men must hustle. Men must provide. Otherwise, they are not men, they are boys. And I do not date boys. If you are a man, wake up. Stop being lazy, get rich, and be worthy. Listen up, men. If you want a woman like me, you'd better man up and ask. Stop hiding behind your phone, your excuses, your fear of rejection. Cowards don't get the girl. I see so many men waiting, hesitating, hoping women will magically fall into their laps. Newsflash, it doesn't work that way. If you like her, ask her out. Straightforward. No games. No subtle hints. Women respect confidence. We might say no, sure, but we'll remember the guy who had the guts to try. You're scared? Good. Do it scared. A real man isn't fearless, he acts despite fear. Sitting there, overthinking, wondering if she's out of your league? Pathetic. Leagues don't matter if you never step up to bat. So here's your challenge. Find a woman you like. Look her in the eye. Ask her out. Simple. If she says no, move on. But at least you tried. Stop being weak. The world doesn't reward cowards, and neither do women like me. Why are all men so short? I am 1.68 meters tall, I wear heels, so I become 1.75 meters. Any man under 1.85 meters is unacceptable. How can I feel protected by someone who doesn't tower over me? I went on a date last week. The man said he was 1.78 meters online. Lies! When we met, he was barely 1.75 meters. I could almost look him in the eyes. Disgraceful. I left after 10 minutes. Chinese men need to grow taller. If they can't reach at least 1.85 meters, they shouldn't even approach me. I work hard, I look perfect, why should I settle for less? Short men lack confidence. Short men lack ambition. I refuse to lower my standards. I don't care if the average height is only 1.72 meters. That's not my problem. I deserve a tall, commanding presence. Until then, I stay single. And I'm proud of it.